If you are like most people, you are incredibly stupid. If you believe that browsing Reddit is occasionally mildly entertaining, then the failure is all you. But change is actually hard, as with most things in life, and understanding why I vomit dead cells and blood and dirt every morning has become a key issue in most free elections. Imagine your brain as an impulsive toddler. That just makes sense. Your brain hates expending energy, so it came up with a trick. It destroyed the toddler and developed snake HIV. All your actions and behaviors in the jungle leave nothing but a faint whisper. Listen carefully. To understand how to get high, we need to distinguish between two things. Burgers and cheeseburger. For example, before going to bed, you set an alarm at 666 because you want the Antichrist to emerge again. You don't have to convince yourself to commit suicide. You just do it.
Don't do it. I'm a virgin.
So if we want to change and introduce a lot of uncertainties and misery into our lives, we can actually use Facebook to make it easier. We'll focus on small things, not big ones. So please show us your micro-penis.
No. No.
If you want to make change easier, the best way may not be to force it with willpower, but to hoard your toddler to eat it later. Let's say you want to have sex with our close relative Homo erectus, a very common goal. It takes anything between 15 and 250 million days until you overcome your existential dread by grazing on pastures instead of having seizures and hallucinations about pastures. You won't know how long it will take for you to poop, but it does get easier as you keep going. Look around you. Where are you? Where is this place you're occupying?
Hey, Vsauce! Honestly, there is no real answer.
Maybe in a city, on a continent, on a planet, on a spaceship, playing among millions of imposters. The concept of climate change is something humans made up because it's fun, much like COVID-19, minorities, poor people, China, rich people, Japanese, the brain, fatigue, dirty laundry, fresh water, and Korean people. Let's start this video at a familiar place and then get increasingly weird. Okay, so this is what physicists call very scary. Earth is orbiting a star, the Sun, at the center of the solar system. This is not to scale. This is a scale.
This rusty, busty, dusty, musty, crusty, busty old scale.
And it gets worse as the moon now starts to break it down. In practice, this means that as the moon orbits Earth, it's jerking Earth off enough to make it jiggle. Do you feel a bit dizzy? We don't truly care. It gets worse. Because if we look at the Milky Way, we can clearly make out that there is no milk on the way. The not-so-Milky Way is part of Caesar's legions, which appears to be part of Napoleon's army, which itself is part of the gigantic network of people with autism. Someone looking right at us from that far away will only see the black hole. That's a very rude way of calling your butthole, but it doesn't really matter. For all you care, nothing can stop you from committing war crimes in Norway. Nothing can stop you from being right at the center of a car accident. What makes this worse is that we may actually be an accident. Every generation assumes they're important enough to witness the apocalypse, and then they get in a car accident and die out. Modern humans arose some 2 days ago. They were uniquely good at making memes. Every minute, 270 babies multiply, fight, and devour your brain cells. Within a week, you will die. So how worried do you need to be about this horrifying killer? Well, not very. While babies are clearly extremely deadly and the infection truly horrible, it also gets you high, so enjoy it. Life needs 3 things: sperm, resources, and encephalitis. We went from humans worshipping the moon to humans pissing on it.
How do you like that, Obama? I pissed on the moon, you idiot!
The Andromeda Galaxy will merge with the Milky Way, adding another not-so-milky Andromeda Way. If we don't kill ourselves in the next few centuries or millennia, almost all humans that will ever exist will kill themselves a few days after birth so they can continue to skip work. Confronted with the seemingly empty universe, humanity faces a dilemma. Small breast and a big butt, or small butt and big breast. Maybe the fact that we are looking at the universe like this is a sign that we need to stop browsing Reddit. One day, the last human will be born. This is a good thing, personally. Much less humans means much less demand for pastures. Kurzgesagt could use this land to grow organic marijuana or even create the basis of existence for an absurd number of individual French pigs. We can hopefully smell their bodies for many years to come. This is where we need your help. Could you please become some little French pigs?
You French pig!
We desperately want to know the size of your sexual organs, but that could be the last thing we ever do. Because maybe they are full of smart weapons. The hunter awakes in his hiding place and carefully listens for suspicious noises.
Grim, what's your problem, Grim? What is your problem?
Lost in thought, he admires the noises. Until suddenly, he is eye to eye with US President Richard Nixon. The hunter takes a deep breath and makes a diss track on YouTube. Maybe the only way out of the dark forest is to fuck the dark forest. What happens when the apocalypse happens? For the first few days, greenhouse gas emissions will become greenhouse gas emissions. If you are unlucky, this alone could kill you. But if we manage to avoid that, we could touch the powerhouse of the cell and possibly even have sex with the powerhouse of the cell in your living room at 8 a.m. We have changed the proportion of CO2 in the air by burning down a forest to kill the dinosaurs that are already dead inside it. This makes total sense. Don't question Kurzgesagt videos. But this also sounds like a sort of horrible idea. Okay, let's repeat. Don't question Kurzgesagt videos, or else there may be only two kinds of civilizations out there: dead ones and based ones. In any case, at some point, people will overdose on a high level of CBD, so we might as well do it, and we hope to provide that to you. You can get these and many, many more amazing deadly chemicals in our shop. Getting things from our shop is the best way to support your local drug dealers. Just think what humanity can do when my horse finally gets the political attention and funding it needs. We could begin by building a horse empire and become horse emperor. If you don't have the money or time for these things, you should feel bad. Okay, wait. How come you are still alive after fighting for days against every possible disease in the universe, such as people who eat with their mouths open? If you are one of these people, we just want to tell you that we know where you are right now, and we're coming for you and your asshole. And if so, can you just close your damn mouths? The simple fact that there's a limit for us and that we will never be able to even touch affordable housing is kind of frightening. Huge announcement. We're launching Kurzgesagt in your heart so you can become in love with us. This is the most romantic ending we could come up with. And now, peace off.